Hi Sagittarius, this is Paula from Water Chariot Tarot, and I want to say happy April. So I'm going to be doing your monthly read for the month of April. I'm going to be doing your love reading. So before we get into it, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be leaving some links in the comments for you guys to look at. So all the cards and everything that I use, even down to candles, anything that I create, I'm going to be putting it into the links so you guys can take a look. And it's going to take you to the website where you guys can purchase whatever items you guys like that you see that I use. So we're going to go ahead and jump into your message. And so let's see what you got for love. So right now your main message is the fairy godmother. All right. So this is Sari. Sari offers last minute rescues. When she turns up in our readings, good things may well be happening that we don't think we deserve or that we do deserve but haven't thought to ask for. Almost imperceptibly, she teaches us about giving and receiving unconditionally, helping us to open our hearts to love and acceptance. She sometimes showers us with abundance. Keep an eye out for unexpected good fortune, especially when you thought you saw bad luck headed your way. Remember to say thank you by passing a kindness on to someone else. Practice a little fairy godmothering yourself and see how enjoyable it is. Part of the fun is to do it so that the recipient doesn't know where the gift came from. Okay, so since this is a love reading, Sagittarius, what's going on here is that there have been some, tough times, just like any relationship. And if you're not in a relationship and there's somebody that you're interested in, you have gone through it in some ways, where you just need a little bit of help. And so Spirit is just telling you right now that they're going to be sending you in some blessings, sending you in a little bit of help if you need it in whatever area in love that you need help in. And they're there to encourage you and to guide you and bring you a little bit forward, okay, into your relationships. So let's see what comes in for you in love in tarot. All right, so let's dive into your tarot part. So this is how your person views you right now. And so what came in on how they see you is the Knave of Wands, which would be the Page of Wands. They also see you as the Five of Swords. And then they also see you as the Three of Pentacles. So like I said, with that card over there, Spirit knows that you have gone through some tough times, or you just dealt with things that most people deal with when they're in a relationship. And so how your person is viewing you right now is that they see you still moving forward and trying to progress in your life, even though there's something specific in a relationship, either with them or in your past. You have dealt with some stuff where you and the other person were left empty-handed, and you guys did seem to get into conflict with each other, but neither of you won in the situation. But the thing is, it's not stopping you from moving forward. It's not stopping you from progressing and desiring things out of your life in love. And the thing is that you are understanding that regardless of the fights, regardless of the conflicts that you have had, you know that you're capable of joining with someone, even though there are differences. You understand that both of you in love can build together. They see that you understand that you're able to work with a person that may not see the same things as you. They understand that, you want to take the relationship in a certain level, and so do they, but they understand that you bring something into the situation that they may not bring into the situation. They bring in something different. And so with both of you having different experiences in love, you both understand that what you both have gone through separately, through your own experiences, coming together still You guys can share those aspects of those things that you learned, and you guys can teach each other things and still work together in your relationship. Or, if you haven't gotten together yet, it can bring you to that place where you guys can work together. So far, how they're seeing you is that you have gone through some things, but it's not stopping you from progressing and working with someone in a relationship and moving forward. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at how they feel about you. Okay, so how they feel about you is the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so pretty much everybody almost here on the board. You got air, you got fire, you got water, and earth. So you got everybody here. So you could be dealing with anybody who has those aspects, those elements. So how they're feeling about you right now is that they're really wanting to impulsively come towards you and offer you love, offer you something that they feel like you might want, but they're taking that place of trying to come in and take leadership of the relationship. And so instead of you doing everything, they want to come in and get things started, but they're not really thinking properly, because even though the Knight of Swords is a sword sign, and swords have to do with our thinking, when it comes to the Knight, they don't really take time to actually think things through. They're very immature. And so they may have this great idea to come towards you. They may have the desire to take control of the situation and turn it into their favor and offer you love, but how they're doing it is very immature. And so I'm not sure how that's going to turn out for you, or if you're going to like it, or I'm not sure how it's going to go. But so far, that's their plan on how they're going to reach out to you. But they're trying to take leadership, and they're understanding that they have everything available to them to actually push forward in that manner. And so they also have the Four of Pentacles. And so what's happening is that they're trying to continue to hold on to you. They're holding on tight, and they're not wanting to let you go. They have they don't have it in mind to let you go at all. They're just going to do everything they can to keep you right where you're at. So you could be dealing with an Aries, an air sign, a water sign, or an earth sign. So right now they're just being very adamant of what they want with you, but how they're coming across is they're not thinking it clearly yet, and they're wanting to move forward in that way, but they really need to think about it, be a little bit more mature on how they're going to reach out to you, okay? And so let's see what their action is. So what their action is the Three of Swords. That's kind of rough. They also have the Nine of Pentacles. They have the Queen of Swords. And they also have the Knave of Swords, which would be the Page of Swords. Okay. So like I told you, how they were doing things were kind of a bit impulsive on how they're feeling towards you. They are being very here, like the Knight of Swords, like I said, it is impulsive, but it's also one of those cards that is very vigilant, and they're always watching. And so they've probably been trying to see what you've been up to. And so that's why they've been wanting to rush in very quickly to take control and give you some type of offer. But even the offer is very immature, so they could just be flirting with you in some kind of way, or just texting you or trying to see what's going on with you, but they're trying to hold on in some kind of way towards you. But right now, maybe from their impulsivity or how they're doing things, they're a little bit immature. It brought them to a place where in their actions they have the Three of Swords. So I'm not sure if hold on, I'm just trying to make sure that I read this properly. So if this is their actions, I'm just wondering if they want to, I don't think that's going to be, I don't want to say that. I don't think that they want to cause you harm, because this is like what their action is going to be towards you. And so I wonder if their action is that they're going through the Three of Swords, they're going through the heartbreak, they're going through the disappointment, they're going through acknowledging the fact that, you know, the relationship with you is not exactly where it's supposed to go. And so it hurt them pretty bad. You know, and they might be going through, you know, the loss of you. So I'm not sure if like their feelings is that they're still trying to hold on. So I'm just wondering if you guys have separated at some point in time, or if you guys are together, they probably feel like it's just like you guys are together, but there's just something going on between you two that they understand that things are not quite exactly where they need to be. Even though they saw you, the way they've been viewing you is that you, regardless of what has happened between the both of you, they know that you guys have gone through it with each other, or you guys fought in some kind of way, and both of you were left empty-handed. They still see you progressing, regardless of what they do, regardless of what decision you make. You will always be the type to continue to move forward and do what you need to do, and still collaborate in some way with someone, whether it's with them or somebody else. They can see you still continuing to go out there and date or be with someone. It doesn't matter. Like, they see you that strong. And so I'm just wondering if right now they're just feeling hurt that, you know, things are kind of rocky between the both of you. And so, yeah, so they're just a bit hurt. And so they're in a place of, you know, they understand that, you know, this is a single card. They're on their own. And so they are a very abundant person. They are very attractive. They do really well by themselves. But even though that's all wonderful, those are all great things to be a very productive person on your own. But at the same time, it's like, I don't think they want to be single. Those things are great. You know, at a certain point, it's nice to be single and you're able to provide for yourself. You're able to, you know, acquire things on your own. You can have your own car, your own home. You know, you can take care of things. But the thing is that at a certain point, you just don't want to be alone anymore and do it by yourself. Like, you're able to provide for yourself, but now you want to be able to get to a place where you and somebody else come together and have something good and provide for each other, accumulate together things together. And so they don't want to be in that place anymore where they're just doing it on their own. And so that's just the way they're feeling right now. And they're kind of hurt. And so they also have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is a very direct sign. The Queen of Swords is the type that she just doesn't bullshit. She doesn't cut corners. She just doesn't go around conversations. She's very blunt, very straightforward. And so whenever she does have to say something, she's going to do it. And she's going to just let it rip and just get out there and say what she needs to say. And she's very truthful in her conversation. And so if this is her actions, that means, or whoever they are, it could be a guy, a woman, whoever it is, if this is their actions, it could be that they can be telling you, eventually they're going to speak with you and tell you that they're hurt by the fact that they're on their own and they don't want to be. or they can just feel like they're doing this by themselves if you guys are in a relationship. And so here's the Knave of Swords. So the Knave of Swords is a Page of Swords. And so, yeah, they can just be coming in quickly and communicating. But no, the Page of Swords is actually a little bit of a delay. They have the idea, they have the thought, they have the words, they have everything they want to give, but this is the card where the person has a sword in their hands, but they're just standing there with 2 feet. They're not writing on anything. That's the Knight of Swords. But this person is actually standing there. And so maybe that's why it's considered a delayed card, because they're not writing on anything. They're just on walking feet. And that takes a while to walk somewhere. And so maybe the message that they want to tell you, or how they're feeling, and what they're wanting, and their straightforwardness on how they're going to tell you this and come across to you, it may become delayed. Like they may not be able to tell you this right away for whatever reason. It doesn't show here why, but you know, there's something going on here where eventually they are going to do this. They are going to speak to you and give you the truth and tell you where they're at emotionally, but they're not going to tell you exactly right away. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move into what you need to know. Or actually, I'm sorry, this is going to be, it's going to be what you need to know. Okay, so what you need to know is that's coming up is the King of Swords. You also have the King of Cups. You have the Seven of Cups. And you have the Ace of Wands. Okay. And then you also have the Four of Swords. Okay, so what is going on here is, what you need to know is that things are going to take a turn where there is going to be a brand new opportunity here with this person. But what's going to happen is that, you know, the King of Swords is going to come in, and they're the type that they communicate better. They're able to see things very clearly. They have impeccable clarity. They will deal with things logically, but they're going to do it very fairly. And so I'm not sure if this is you or them, but you know what? Since this is something you need to know, it could be them. That they're understanding that they need to come in a different way, a little bit more mature than what they were doing before. Because remember, they were coming in very kind of impulsive. So now they're understanding that they need to, if they're going to take a leadership role in the relationship, they have to understand that they have to see the whole situation as a whole differently, and they have to gain clarity so that way they can make the right judgment on what they need to do with you and what they need to say to you and how they're going to come across to you. So this is, you know, a card of having the clarity, being able to speak, being able to lead, and being able to do it in a way where it's fair. You know, doing it justly. While they're doing this, they're going to also come in a way where they're very mature with their emotions. And so they're just not going to come and tell you the truth and just, what is that called? Have the diarrhea of the mouth and just say all kinds of things just to try to coerce you to continue to work on this situation. No, they're going to come in maturely. They're going to be very balanced in their emotions, and they're going to come in with their head on right. They're going to come in logically, and they're going to come in balanced, and they're going to go ahead and let you know where they're at, what they're feeling, but at the same time they're going to be in consideration of your feelings as well. And they want to make sure that any decision that's made, it's made in a way where both of you guys are happy. Okay? Excuse me. Yeah, where both of you are happy, and both of you are in consideration of the situation. And so we have the Four of Swords here. So yeah, it's going to be something that they're going to take some time to rest their mind mentally, because honestly, from going through that Three of Swords where they're heartbroken and hurt, and also in the beginning how they saw you even though you're ready to progress and move forward, and still wanting to collaborate, but you understood that both of you guys were going through some stuff together where neither you were agreeing and you guys were leaving empty-handed. That was a bit much for them. Even though you took it with grace and you did what you needed to do and you still continue to move forward, for them this took a toll on them and it was very hard. And so that's why the resting card is here for them. And you need to understand that for them, it just hit harder for them than it did for you. So yeah, they went through some stuff, before they decided to grow up and level up or mature in a way where they can reach out to you and speak to you the right way. They went through it. But now they're at a place where now they can actually relieve their mind, because now they're just going to do what they need to do. And then after that, they're just going to take a break mentally from this situation. Now, what's happening, though, is that the Seven of Cups is here. And so they have all these great ideas. They have all these dreams. They know that there's opportunities here in this relationship. But the thing is that they got to get a handle on how they're going to make all of this a reality, as far as, what their dreams are with you. They have to make it realistic, because the Seven of Cups, it is dreams, it is hopes, it is opportunities. But the thing is, like, they're up in the air. They're not even realized yet. And so they understand that they have to make things more tangible, okay? Because that's why the Ace of Wands is here. They got to take that action to provide opportunity for you, and for them, for you guys to come together, have something brand new and passionate, something that works, something that speaks to you, because you are a fire sign, and so wands really speak to you. You understand it, and so they want to come to you and offer you something that you understand. But they have to bring it down to earth, and they have to make this a realization. Okay, so that's what you need to know. And if they come to you, take it easy on them, because they took this situation pretty hard. Whatever it is that happened between the both of you, at least they're acknowledging the fact that they want to be with you. And I'm sure you probably want to be with them too, because it shows that you want to collaborate. You still want her to work on things, but you just show like you're still going to move forward regardless of how they feel, what they do. And so I think that's why the godmother is coming in to help the situation and to turn things around, because, Spirit is realizing that both of you have gone through it, or, you guys had a little bit of separation there, or there's just something going on between the both of you that needed some fixing, and the Spirit realized that. And so now they're coming to help the both of you come together and, do what is right, or get the relationship going where it needs to go. But let's see what else is coming for you. This is going to be like the outcome, okay? So you also have for the outcome is the Six of Pentacles, which is great. You have the Priest, which would be like the High Priestess. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And then you also have the Ten of Cups. So see, Spirit understands that you guys need a little help to get you both back on track. And so right now, Sagittarius, you guys are being blessed, okay? You and your partner, or you and the person of interest, or if there's somebody that's coming in that's brand new, you guys might go through this. But just rest assured that the universe understands that you guys just need a little bit of help just to get you guys on track, okay? So for the Six of Pentacles and the Priest and the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, it looks like here that eventually you guys are going to have a moment where you guys are going to be giving to each other. You understand that you do want to work with each other and provide for one another. And when I say provide, it's not just financially. I'm talking about emotionally. You guys want to put in the work, to build this relationship and make sure that it's in a good standing. And so you guys understand that you want to give to each other because it's needed in order to get this relationship to go where it needs to go. And so you guys have the intuition. You guys have the intuition, and you're being guided to get yourselves into a place where both of you are going to be given to one another and being able to be open to each other, and to also nurture the relationship. You guys want to make it grow, and you guys want to provide for that relationship. You guys want to work in it. You guys want to take care of it and get it to the place where you guys end up getting the Ten of Pentacles, which is fulfillment. You guys have reached the end to that part of your guys' life where you guys finally reach that moment where you guys have the home, the everything, like the love, the stability, the commitment. You guys finally are getting it. So this is actually looking really good, Sagittarius. I don't think there's anything else that you guys need, but it looks like Spirit is going to be guiding the both of you and putting you guys in a place where your relationship is going to go into a different level, and both of you are going to come in understanding that you guys are going to do your best to make it work. Okay? So this is all I have for you guys. Please show me a lot of love, Sagittarius. Okay? Give me some likes and subscribes. And if some of it resonated, not all of it did, still like and subscribe, okay? But you guys take care of yourselves. I just want to say quickly that some of the stuff that's on the links, I did create, what is it called? I created an adult tarot coloring book. So if you guys are into that, where you guys need something to do to kind of bring you peace of mind, you guys can totally purchase it. I created it. I also made a children's book. If you have children, it'll be great for them. It's a social emotional book. But anyway, you guys take care. You guys have a good one, okay? Until next time.